Yo guys, Before72 here, and yeah, this is episode 1 of my limited entry series, basically where I talk about anything game related or anything that really just pisses me off. So yeah, I have some special guests with me today to talk about something that happened yesterday, you know, the Final Fantasy being delayed, Final Fantasy 15 rather, being delayed, and all of that. But yeah, my friend Soraalam1 or Dean, say hi Dean.
Hey guys.
And my boy Door2Darkness, Zanda, say hi.
Hello.
Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. Now, number 1. Final Fantasy 15 was speculated to be delayed for the last, I say, 4 days, maybe. And then yesterday, late last night, it was confirmed to be delayed until November 29th. Now, how do I feel about this? It's fine. I'm very, very glad that they delayed the game. And they have a very good reason for it, which I'll talk about later in the video. But I think it's a good thing. Any game that gets delayed is just, you know, more time for them to work on the actual game. Now, Dean, Zanda, what are you guys' opinions on this? Are you guys glad that the game got delayed? Are you mad? What's up?
Well, I heard about the delay. I didn't really feel strongly either way because I wasn't like counting down to September 30th. I was just gonna kind of get it when it rolls around. And now that it's November 29th, that's alright too. But when I watched the delay video, it really, Tabata really earned my respect when he said that he's delaying it so that it can be the best it can be, and that even people without internet can play it without a day 1 patch. And just the way he was so genuine in his statement really got me, and I really support this delay.
That's my boy. That's my
He got
boy.
me.
Oh man, Zonda?
Yeah, I think delaying a game is probably a really brave thing to do because of reasons we'll see later on, and especially at this stage in development. And it just they need to do whatever they can to get the game at its best. And if that means waiting a couple of months, then in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. Once the game's in your hand, the only thing that matters is how good it is, and it's better to get a great version in November than an okay one in September, so they just gotta do whatever they gotta do.
Exactly. Now, let's move on to the next thing, which is, you know, Tabata's video. He looked very, very, he looked very sad that he had to give us that information, you know? And it's understandable. They've been working on this game for a while, and, you know, he knows the fans are actually looking forward to it. He's trying to make this the best Final Fantasy that there ever was, which is, it's a pretty, you know, high bar to actually fill, but it's just you could see the emotion in his face, and it really made me feel for the guy. Like Dean said, I got so much respect. I already respected the guy, but the amount of respect that increased after I saw that video of him calmly explaining the reasoning why he had to delay the game and stuff like that, it made me feel, right? It's Tabata's great, you know, Tabata's great. But yeah, Zonda, how do you feel about him? You know, what did you think about him and how he felt, you know, saying those things during the video? How do you think he felt?
Well, I think it was something where it felt like he really didn't want to have to do it, but he was in a position where he was just sort of trying to do the best that he could. At this stage, with all the weight of expectations and everything that's on him, probably more than any Final Fantasy game, and maybe any game for a long time, the amount of expectation on him is so much, and now he's forced to make this decision. But yeah, as you say, a lot of respect for the way that he handled it. He wants to get the game as good as it can be for everyone, not just those with internet connections or whatever. And he doesn't want people waiting hours on the day. He just wants to give them the game that they want, or the game that they've been waiting for, so that those people who claim to have been waiting 10 years or have been waiting 10 years, it's actually worth the wait rather than not worth it.
I'm so glad I brought you guys on here, to be honest. Oh my god, you guys share my opinion, it's great. Now, Dean, I know you share the same feelings as we do, but at the same time, it's just what did you think when you went to the comment section? By the way, this is a transition, but what did you think when we went to the comment section and saw what we saw? What did you think?
Well, when I first went into the comment section, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of nice comments. There's a lot of nice comments. with like 800 thumbs up, talking about the delay was fine. You know, we waited this long. We can wait the final stretch. It's all good. And then you scroll down a little bit more. You find these terrible comments, ungrateful people claiming that they're not going to buy the game anymore because of 2-month gap. How do people boast that, oh, we've been waiting for this game for 10 years, but now it's delayed for 2 months to make the game better for everyone? You know what? No, you don't deserve my money. I'm gonna go to GameStop. I'm gonna buy this game used. You don't deserve any of my money.
There. You don't deserve my money, but I'll buy it used. Like,
I'm gonna play it anyway, but I don't want you to have my money because I'm mad at you.
Oh god. Yeah, like I'm gonna put some of the comments that we saw. Obviously, I'm gonna blur out their names so you guys don't kill them, but I'm gonna blur out their names, and you guys are gonna see just the disrespectful comments and all the. Do you know that there was death threats towards Tabata? Did you guys know that? That was
No, I didn't know that. What?
There were so many death threats towards Tabata. He's like, oh, if you delay the game, I'm gonna fucking kill your entire family. I'm like, what? It's not that serious. But yeah, it's just here. Let me see if I can find some examples. I was looking at some comments before we started the recording, but one of the comments so funnily says, Square Enix and his broken promises. I'm angry, dude. First of all, if you're gonna do some unbiased, stupid hate, at least have some proper grammar. And second of all, there was no promise. Alright? Yes, they had a big event, but they didn't plan to delay the game. They didn't have any choice. They wanted to make sure that everyone had an equal, the best equal experience that they possibly can give to their fans, because they're trying to make this, and I quote, the best Final Fantasy game ever. So, and then another comment, let's see right here. Pre-order canceled, screw polish, I can take bugs. Nothing matters less than the technical side of a game. Hope it bombs. Let Final Fantasy die along with one of the worst fan bases out there. And granted, the Final Fantasy fan base isn't the greatest fan base in the world, but how could you say something like that?
Seems strange when this guy is one of the worst parts of the fan base that would say things.
Exactly, you are the problem. So what are you talking about?
You are the problem, calling out the problem. Nice.
Exactly, you're the problem calling out the problem. And then there's just other paragraphs and stuff like that of people literally just throwing so much hate. And let me show you I'll post it on the screen. Let me show you the like to dislike ratio on this video. It's fucking ridiculous. The way that he felt, and you could see it in his eyes and stuff like that in his face, and he had the nerve to actually come up there and tell you guys face to face, yo, we have to delay the game. It's because of this reason and that reason. Hopefully you guys can understand. But again, this just connects to entitled fans and them thinking that Square Enix promised them shit that they never promised in the first place. But yeah, look at that dislike, right? It's like 7,000 likes and 2,000 dislikes. That's so just, that makes me angry. You have no idea how angry that makes me. And then the last comment that I'll, say before I switch over to Dean and Zanda are, how about you apologize for lying?
Oh god, that's the one.
How about you? And then the comment under it says, what lying? Which is what I want to say to you. What lying are you referring to? What promise did they make? Any thoughts on these comments, guys? That you want to share? Any comments that you like? Oh my goodness, I can't.
I am pretty sure when they did this whole uncovered Final Fantasy event, they were extremely confident that they were going to release it in September. They were not lying to you when they told you we're gonna release this game September 30th. What happened is unforeseen issues in the future that would cause the game to be lower than their desired quality, and they had to make a tough choice to delay the game for the greater good. And that's all that really happened. He didn't lie to you back then. Things changed. People change their mind when they get closer to the date. Obviously the game was not going to be ready. It would have been like, he says the master version would have worked, but it wouldn't have been the version he wanted. And he made it very clear in that video. I don't know how these people do not understand why the delay is happening. And you know what? On top of that, he made that video where he's talking to you face to face. The director is talking to you and giving you his message very clearly about why he's delaying this game. He didn't have to make a video for you. He didn't have to go sit on camera and tell you from the bottom of his heart that I'm so sorry I have to delay this game. Square Enix could have just tweeted out, Final Fantasy 15 has been rescheduled to November 29th. But no, he probably wanted to make that video just to get his point out there for you guys. And I don't know.
Ungrateful niggas.
I just
Zonda,
have to
what do
say
you
that.
think? What do you think, Zonda? These
Yeah,
ungrateful ass niggas.
On a video like this, as you say, it's him just personally sitting there and talking to you, and it makes everything a lot more personal. Like, whatever you think of Final Fantasy or whatever, you've got to respect Tabata for trying to be as open about everything with the fans as he possibly can. And when he makes decisions, he tries to explain why they're made and everything like that. And I just think it kind of comes across almost like, you know, when people are saying he and making death threats and all that, it becomes a lot more personal rather than just getting angry with a game. So it kind of goes beyond just sort of not liking a game or being angry. You're almost attacking him as a person, which is obviously not great.
And then, you know, of course, it wasn't just bad comments, guys. It was actually good comments. Let me read a couple. So they delayed, well, I mean, you can take this how you know, how you can interpret it, but so they delayed the game because they don't want day one patch to be the only for the people without the internet connection. And then he's like, I'm fine with that, which is good. Someone else said, these people complaining about the delay are a bunch of weaklings. I wait for this. Yeah, this is his actual grammar. I've waited for this game for 10 years. Additional 2 months is nothing, which is so true. If you've waited 10 years, what's the fucking problem?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So yeah, what Dean was saying. As long as they give us the best quality experience. And that's all you really should hope for in a video game. Remember that comment that said, the last thing you need to worry about for a game is the technical side?
Oh, yeah.
It's complete and utter bullshit. Because how are you going to have a game that you can't play? What? But, like, I digress. Alright, I digress. But this whole thing spiraled out of control last night and went from yesterday, it's currently happening right now on Twitter. It's very, very annoying to me how people can be so ungrateful, so entitled, make these fake promises that they break up these fake promises that Square never actually promised in the first place, and then get mad. Like, and oh man, this next video is gonna be us talking about Kingdom Hearts and how they've been tying in Kingdom Hearts 3 being delayed when how are you gonna delay a game that doesn't have a release date? It's gonna be a whole other video with us, but that's afterwards. Right now it's Final Fantasy. But one thing I will say about Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy in this video is that Dean, what did you say for the video started about 2.8?
What did I say?
You said like something about 2.8 being delayed because they had to put fucking Final Fantasy 15 in November and then 2.8's releasing early December.
Yeah, I don't believe that's true, but that's people are panicking.
What does 15 have to do with the release dates of 2.8 and 3? Like, it's its own game. It's being worked on by different people. Well, you know, different people, quote unquote. But yeah, I mean, I can't take the stupidity anymore. I had to say something. It was gonna be a rant of me yelling for like 20 minutes on my own, but I was like, you know what? Let's do this somewhat civilized. I'm gonna get my friends here. They have an opinion, and we're gonna talk about it. But yeah, basically the delay, we're all fine with it. You know, it's fine. Do what you need to do. I actually welcome the game being delayed because I get a better product in the end. At least I hope so. And then, you know, the video itself, Tabata, I have so much respect for you, everybody on the Final Fantasy 15 team, and then freaking the comment section. Okay. You guys need to stop acting so entitled. So fucking, you can wait 2 months if you've been waiting, quote unquote, 10 years, you know? What's the problem? What is the actual problem? Nothing is going to change. You're not going to die from it. Calm the fuck down. But yeah, any other things you guys want to say before we close out the video? Because of these fucking videos. I hate it.
I just wanted to say, I'm so upset and I'm canceling my pre-order. No, I'm gonna go pre-order the game now because I didn't do that yet. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now because I respect that man. I respect that man. I'm gonna go pre-order that game for him.
Yeah, right? He's such a good person. Zanda, any ending thoughts?
Yeah, just people who get angry about it. You're gonna play the game anyway, so just enjoy the game that you get. And the game we get is probably going to be better because of this delay, so be happy.
Yeah, just be grateful for Tabata taking time out of his busy schedule. Because I remember, Zanda, didn't you say that he only gets like 3 hours of sleep or something? Most
Yeah, I
game
think he said
developers
that.
Yeah,
And he looks so tired and everything. He's working so hard.
Yeah, he looked fucking exhausted in that video. But yeah, he had the respect to actually tell us this. So you guys should have the respect for him and accept his decision. Not like you have a choice in the matter anyway. It's getting delayed. Cry about it all you want. It's not changing anything.
You know what? I bet the same people that are like crying about the delay are people that would be mad if they experience some bugs when the game comes out and go writing that Final Fantasy 15 is a broken game. Why is Square Enix trolling me?
Yeah, the delay was for nothing. They still have bugs in the game. Like, no, it doesn't work. Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you guys for coming on, to the first episode. I really appreciate it. Now, basically, their links and stuff to the YouTube and Twitters will be in the description below, so make sure you check them out if you haven't already. It's been LaFar72, and oh my god, I'll see you guys in the next videos. Peace out.